Greetings, everybody. It's finally here, the Oblivion Remaster. So, I'm not completely blind to Oblivion. I have played it just a little bit. I did the Knights of the Nine quest. I've dabbled around, but I never was able to really get into it, even when it was new. I hated the leveling system. Even when I changed that, I really did. Still not totally blind because I've seen my friends playing Oblivion a lot, but I'm excited to see if the Oblivion Remaster will actually hook me in, finally, because there are things I've seen in it that seemed incredible that I was so excited, but I just never really got into the game. So, let's see how it goes. First and foremost, they're using UE5, which I hate. So let's see how long compiling shaders takes, shall we? Love that splash screen. Like the fire on the Oblivion logo just looks so good. Oh, here we go. Compiling shaders. How long is this going to take? So the other issue I have with the Unreal Engine 5 is everything looks like shit. From what I've seen, it's because of MSAA. If they don't program it in correctly, it looks god-awful. Avowed being the most recent example I can think of. I couldn't even play Avowed because it looked so shitty. Like, I started trying to play it, and I just couldn't get over how bad it looked because of that weird glow haze effect. So I'm hoping and praying that Oblivion doesn't look like that, because I was never able to get that effect off of Avowed. But yeah, so compiling shaders still. I hate UE5. So I'm just going to let this run.
3 weeks later.
Alright, let's see if we can unlock a new core memory here. Ready, Bugs?
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the lands. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
Yeah, blister. What did you think? Do you think the game looks cool? Yeah, you want to help me decide my character? an Argonian.
I want to be an Argonian.
You want to be an Argonian?
What's
Alright.
Orgian?
What's what?
Why
Origin?
Mhm.
That's, which area you're from?
I'm gonna be from Thornmarsh.
Angry dragon, happy dragon. Angry lizard, happy lizard. Angry, happy, angry. Angry, happy, angry, happy, angry, happy, angry, happy. Angry, happy, angry, happy, angry, happy. Hmm? Hmm? Mm. Angry, happy, angry, happy, angry, happy, angry, happy, angry, angry.
He's mad.
Hmm? Angry, happy, angry, happy, angry, happy, angry, happy.
He has a crooked chin. I'm gonna make him. Wait, I'm gonna make him giant. Itty bitty. Giant.
Happy, angry, happy, angry. Happy, angry.
Yep.
That.
Red! 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 Hey, you chicken! No, don't eat him! He's a rock! He's, guess what he is? The rock! Why can't I have attacking stuff? Why can't I?
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side. This doesn't concern you,
Looks
prisoner.
like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
Why am I wait, where are we going?
Don't get too close.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
The captain's down. You're pathetic. Take them down!
Are you all right, sire? We're clear for now.
Captain Reno.
She's...
Why can I only punch and not have any
You stay
weapon?
here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
What? Huh?
There's trouble ahead.
Maybe. Die! Stop! Kill it! Rat meat. Affects damage affected year.
Fatigue.
What does that do?
That would be poison.
Why does my health bar disappear?
Because it's full.
Why is... Wait. Captain Rolnut? He died?
Weapons.
I got a torch.
Press I.
Huh? Do I have underwear? Why do I have this on? Where's my Mythic Dawn robe? There it is. In my hood.
Change all of your clothing styles.
Really?
Except for the shoes.
Like, where's the area? Where's the way out of here? Is it blocked? How do I get over there? Oh, there's... Yep. Why is there rat meat? Why even have these annoying guys anyways? I'm hitting a bucket. Is that just wasting my stamina?
Click while it's up there.
Why is it won't work? You stop it! Ow! Stop it! These stupid rats are worthless. Oh my god, a zombie! Don't... Ow! Ow! Stop it! Slash him with the sword. I'm lost. Do I go in here? But look, there's no other exists. Except for this. No. There definitely wasn't this. There was some of these stupid, annoying rats. Enemy coming! Oh my god, why do I have to deal with so many of these stupid jerks? Oh, standing on this hurt me. Did it heal me? That was close. Roasted rat. Ew! Another goblin. Ow! Oh. I was trying to sneak attack him.
You can't do that after they've already seen you.
Really? People might go for it. They didn't come back, they will miss you. Ow! You're son of a jerk! Hey, die! I quadruple shot at you? No idea what to do. Why can't I run? No, I'm not. This is when I'm sneaking. It says, oh, you are over encumbered. What does that mean?
Carrying too much crap in your inventory.
Really?
Yep.
Wait, I can wait. Why do... I'm gonna have 24 hours. It goes really flat. It flies really a lot. Like fast. I'm back. I don't. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait. Hey. Door. What?
Out of here. This one's mine. What's the matter? What's the matter? Getting tired? Die, you scum! Damn it! It's that prisoner again. Kill him. He might be working with the assassins.
No, he is not one of them.
Don't
He
push
can
me,
help us.
prisoner.
He must help us. They
As you
cannot
wish, sire.
understand why I trust you.
Die, you scum! The Emperor's in danger!
Warhammer! Destroy! Bonk! Die!
Watch your back, Boris.
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruct. Take the find.
Stranger, you
Chose a bad day to take up with the cause.
No, the Emperor! Huh?
Talos, save us.
What
The-
about-
Strain. Joffrey, he's... Oh, it. I thought so.
I wanna
Leave the
search
Emperor
him.
in peace.
Why
Leave
can't
the
I search
Emperor
him?
in peace.
Because he will kill you.
Really? He'll kill me if I try to elude the Emperor? I wanna hit him.
That's not smart. You're lucky I like you. That's not... Do you have a death wish? Don't say I didn't warn you.
I will!
For the Emperor! Don't say I didn't warn you. For the Emperor! That's... You're lucky I like you. Otherwise, you'd be dead already. You're deep. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Is he chasing me?
Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Where's he going? Thing. Huh? Where did this come from?
That's where the assassin came from to kill the Emperor.
But there's no way out. No. Why do we leave him and the Emperor?
His bodyguard's gonna take care of him. Alright, now that he's in bed, let's try that again. Are we gonna get this bullshit rendering shaders again? Oh, god damn, that looks good. For real though, this looks so good. And no new rendering shaders. Oh, but they're trying to sell me something already. Let's see. Well, it's trying to come through the Windows Store, which is already a red flag, and it doesn't want to load, so fuck it. Alright. Man, this intro gets me every single time, man. Part of the reason I've tried to play this game so many times is because of the intro. Bro, what the fuck is this? What is this?
Three weeks later.
Alright, I think that'll do. Got my edgelord dark elf here. Let us begin. Properly this time. And the lighting on here looks fucking great, though.
Hey there. You, kinsman. I haven't seen another Dunmer in here and I don't know how long. Where you from, huh? Vardenfell? You got a wife back home? Tell you what, I'm getting out of here in a couple of weeks. When I get back to Morrowind, I'll look her up. She must be so lonely. Don't you worry, eh? I'll take care of her long after you're dead. Oh, that's right. You're going to die in here. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Wonder if in the original game if he had different lines depending on what race you are.
We don't know that, sire.
I can't remember.
Messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This
Whatever I
cell is
want,
supposed
bitch.
to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
Nah.
Prisoner, stand aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt. Prisoner, stand away from the door. Over by the window now. Prisoner, get over by the window now. Prisoner, get over
For
by the
God's
window
sakes,
now.
alright.
Prisoner.
If y'all could get a move on, I'm trying to make an escape here.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
The
Protect
captain's
yourself.
down.
With what? I come from a dignified race, man. Where's my weapon?
Oblivion, take you!
I'm contributing.
Are you all right, sire?
She's dead.
Sorry, sire.
Now we're getting
How
somewhere.
could they be waiting for us here?
Now the problem with playing this on ultra wide, I can't even see, like I don't even notice the little pop-ups in the corner. Now I do absolutely hate the Oblivion lockpicking game. And as soon as a mod comes out to remove this, I'm going to install it. Alright, now we're ready to play an Elder Scrolls game, baby. What the hell? I opened my fucking journal. Why can't I shoot? What the hell is happening? There we go. Damn. Shoot him in the butt. God damn, man. Look at this shit. So fucking good. Look at the fire. Man. Look at this shit. Oh, fuck. The mushrooms actually disappear now. Oh, that's beautiful. God damn, already, huh? Get dunked on. Also, I was noticing it earlier, and I'm really thinking about it now that I see this. It seems like you move way faster in the remaster than you did in the original.
With such hope, and with
There's
the
like a
promise of your
very
aid,
slight
my
bit
heart
of that
must be satisfied.
UE5 haze, but not enough that it's bothering me. Like, look at his face. It's hazy.
No trophies of my
Third person's clunky still. Couldn't imagine trying to play like
Watch
this.
your back, Boris. Protect the Emperor!
Like, if they wanted this to be good, you should be more off to the left. Oh yeah, I can sprint. Dope.
God's blood, your destiny falls
Don't
down.
push.
Now, I wonder if this old trick still works.
Worth a try. Let's go.
or if they patched it out. Twitching. He ain't dead, he's still twitching.
I failed. The blades, they see more than lesser men. The amulet
Calling
of
me
kings
lesser,
is a sacred symbol
sir?
of the Empire. Most people think of the Red Dragon crown, but
Mr.
that's just
Mascara?
jewelry.
I see your blue
The amulet
eyelashes.
has power. Only
Oh, I like that they split this up. That's nice. That's cool. Okay. Now what I don't like is that it doesn't tell you... Like, if you've never played this game before, what the hell is agility? Okay, that's probably like dexterity. Okay, I get that. What is endurance then? You know what I mean? Like, it should tell you what these are when you hover over them. Instead of just assuming that you know. Alright, now let's see. Oh, you sons of bitches. They took the damn katana back anyway. Alright, into the sewers tomorrow. So what things I was bitching about with the Unreal Engine, it looks like they did finally fix so it's not compiling shaders every single time I fucking load the game. But also, it doesn't seem to look like shit. Like, I've noticed a little bit of that haze here and there, but for the most part, just fucking golden. Other than, it is 2025, I want to ADS with my fucking bow, not block. Who blocks with a bow? Also, I just noticed that Goblin absolutely had the, Diablo Goblin sound effects. The UI is pretty good. I'm down with this. Like, this is a little unintuitive if you're used to Skyrim, but it's the same as Oblivion originally. It's not bad. This is a bit of a clusterfuck, though. Not a huge fan of that, but the system, I feel like, just doesn't match the rest of the menu. Like, it just looks weird, and this is super unintuitive. It's more Dark Soulsy. Like, especially if you, like, are over here, and then you're like, oh, let me save, and then you have to remember, oh, I gotta go over here, okay. Loading's a little slow. Not sure if that's my system, or the game. So, oh, okay, we didn't crash. Alright. Man, that looks good. A mud crab! Oh no! Imperial Prison Sewers just gave me a PTSD reflex from ESO. Oh, she's struggling a little bit. I might have to turn something down on my settings. See how it goes. 30 FPS. Okay, we definitely got to turn something down here. Hold on. Why is my frame rate still so shitty? Alright, you know what? Let's see how it looks with medium graphics. Will it look really bad? No, it's still 30 FPS. What the fuck? What is this shit? Does this fucking game just not go above 30 FPS? Hold on. You know what? Let me... quick save. Oh wait, we're above 30 now. What is happening? And now it's just inexplicably up around 50. What the fuck is going on with the frame rate in this game? Look at that fucking running animation. That's so goofy looking. That's amazing. Oh god.
And I'm Rindir, so magical stats.
His face.
Imagine that.
I guess the new system ain't perfect. It does have that Oblivion charm modernized, though. I will give it that. Like you just doop doop. Kind of wish I could multi-select items.
You've come
Ugh.
to divine elegance because you care about what you wear. And Pelaneria has what you want, or
I
no one
don't
has.
think she does. My god.
Have a look at my wares. I'm make it quick.
God! Ugh.
Tell your friends about me.
Trust me, I will. Hold on, is there some kind of subtitle option for those of us who are deaf as shit? There are not general subtitles, so...
I've
All
heard
of
others
my
say the same.
can't hear shit brethren are just kind of SOL here. Right.
It's you. Hi.
What?
Astinia
Do I know you?
Aetius. I want no part of the Syntarvatius squabbles. I mind my own business.
I don't know what that is. Who the fuck are you?
I'm fed up with this.
At least there's finally an NPC that doesn't look like they were beaten with a shovel. This is what I'm talking about. I wish I could multi-select. Like, my god. You look like an alien pretending to be a human. Oh my god, they still have this junk in the... I have never met anybody who likes this.
So?
Theoretically, we should be able to see. Let's see. What does that mean? I guess that means happy? What is that? So is this angry? I like how they haven't improved this at all. Like, it's got better graphics, but, like, you still don't know what the fuck any of this is doing. Oh my god.
Hello there.
Ever needed cash in a hurry? You should try Jensene's.
One man's trash soon becomes another man's trash, I suppose. Bye.
Y'all, that was awkward as hell. What is that? Now why are you just standing there staring at each other? Ain't nobody doing nothing, my guy. Just chilling. Why is my frame rate tanking now? Why is my frame rate suddenly tanking?
My feet are killing.
This that legendary gameplay that everybody loves so much, right? So realistic. Bruh, who spends 3 hours eating a meal? My god. You got a meeting to get to? Excuse me, what the hell?
Hi there.
What? What were you doing, sir?
How goes it?
What is going on in this place? Okay. Is this fool still in here?
Good evening.
He is still in here.
From the
Jesus.
Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Hales.
See, this is the kind of shit that I used to see in Oblivion that made me so excited that I thought was way better than how Skyrim did. Like, you'll find like a book on a desk next to an inkwell and a quill, and like those little details I think are just so good, and they really didn't have that kind of stuff in Skyrim. I don't like that the images aren't ultra-wide ready either. That's kind of irritating. Every time you load into a zone, it's just slow as hell.
They ran into goblins around here not long ago.
Anyway, back to ice skating.
Yeah.
If I remember right, this fight is hard as hell. Pow! Right in the kisser.
There's a... Help! Help! I'm being attacked! Ow!
Pow! Right in the kisser.
Assault! Assault!
Get fucked. Man, what time do you open? Lazy.
Cicero.
It's 9 in the morning. How are you not open yet?
Well met.
Get your ass over here. No wonder my fucking shit is lagging out. What is happening? What in the hell?
Let's hear it. What's going on with you?
I hope those poor souls rest in peace now.
Yeah. There needs to be spinach.
Well done. This shovel
God.
will certainly confirm Agarmir's crimes. Along with the manifest...
Man, this load every time you enter an area again is excruciating. Alright, so I think I've played enough to give my kind of thoughts, at least early in the game. Only thing I haven't done that I wanted to for kind of a first impressions video was hit an Oblivion gate, but I mean, we already know they're going to look great. I can't imagine that they're very different. So, first and foremost, the launch method, A+, fucking incredible. Just kind of shadow dropping it during the announcement that it was, you know, going to be a thing. The leveling system seems to be a little bit of a mix. I think it's mostly Oblivion, but without most of the jank. So I still wouldn't pick like acrobatics or something because you're going to run into enemies that are too high of a level too fast. But on the bright side, you don't have to pick like a skill you're never going to use so that you don't over level, because when you level up, you just get to put points into 3 stats of your choosing. You don't have to, it's not like, oh, you have strength skills, you can only put it in strength anymore, and that god-awfulness. I'm kind of hoping that it doesn't like cap you out like original Oblivion did, but on the other hand, since you get to pick what you're putting your stats into, I guess you could just not put the final points in if that's the case. The combat is better. I mean, it's not really modern per se. Like, they added sprinting, which isn't just for combat, that's for general getting around, which is great. It also made me faster than my horse from the start of the game, which made the horse completely irrelevant, as if it wasn't already. But the attacks have weight, which is great. Like, it feels good. It doesn't have any of the kind of modern features that you'd expect. Like, there's no dodge roll, there's no parrying. But it does feel a hell of a lot better than original Oblivion. It honestly feels better than vanilla Skyrim without mods. And I assume there will be mods for combat anyway. Hopefully one for dual wielding. Modders, please. Speaking of mods, there's supposedly no mod support, which of course didn't take. And the Nexus, not only did the Nexus have, you know, like 600 mods within 2 days, but they also, there's a mod specifically to make it work with Vortex if you want, which I didn't. I just edit the ini file. Now, a big problem with doing it that way is that every time the game updates, which we'll get to in a minute, but every time the game updates, you have to go back into your ini file, like your plugins ini file, and add all of your mods back in again. So I've started keeping a separate list of them so I can just copy paste them back in instead of having to look up what their names are again. I'm wondering if this is some kind of trial to test people's tolerance for there not being mods for when they release the Elder Scrolls 6. We have to remember that Bethesda is owned by Microsoft now, and the idea of players being able to give each other free content probably just makes them scream and shudder in horror. On the other hand, the only reason they've been able to sell Skyrim 75 times over the last over 10 years now, 14 years, Jesus Christ, 14 years. But the only reason they've been able to resell Skyrim so many times is whole ass because there's mod support. So if this is a test to see if people will tolerate it for the Elder Scrolls 6, then obviously they won't, because there's already mods for it. And eventually there will be a mod so that it won't destroy your plugins any file whenever the fucking game updates too. As for, positive things again, the graphics are fucking great. Like, they look so good. The lighting is amazing. Even little things like you can see people in the Ayleswell quest if you're looking hard enough. Like, you could see their little shimmer. I bitched in the very beginning that I despise the Unreal Engine haze. There's very little of that. I did notice it, especially on the Emperor. But in general, not enough for me to complain about, honestly. Sound, also incredible. No complaints. They added a bunch of extra voice acting. The music is great. I didn't play Oblivion enough to know if there was, if there are new songs or not. I'm sure there probably are if they added new voice acting, but that's great. Back to the graphics, because I forgot, and even though I have a list in front of me, I'm kind of all over the place anyway. The graphics are this weird mix of like, they're modern, very modern graphics, but they kind of kept in the charm of the Oblivion jank for a lot of characters, which does lead to some absolute horror scenes. But it also, a lot of the characters look good. I mean, even without comparing them to, the horrifying looking Oblivion characters. They did the orcs dirty though. Like, I know it's a meme to, hate on orcs, but my God, what are y'all doing? Moving on, the UI/UX, it's mostly cohesive. I really think they should change the system menu to match the rest of it. I don't know why. It's really nitpicky, and it's probably not going to bother anybody but me, but it really bothers me that, like, when you go to the system section where you save and everything, it just looks different. Like, make it all cohesive. I have on here that they need to add info on mouse over. And I'm going to change that to, they need to make it apparent where you see the damn info. Because I've later realized, like, me bitching about, like, oh, they don't explain what endurance and all that crap was. All I had to do was hit a button to see that. But, like, the screen doesn't guide me. Like, there's nothing that makes me look there. Like, I'm looking directly at the stats, and there's nothing that makes me look down for more information. I feel like the more information should be open by default, and you hit the key to hide it if you want. Like, that makes more sense to me. And then when I created my character, I didn't even notice the arrows to move to pick my skills and stuff. Like, I just picked my class. I know if I hit custom, it would have forced me into that menu, but like, I didn't even notice that I could just customize the class that I started with. There's nothing that guides you down. Like, everything is like right here on the screen, and then like what you need to know is like way down here or like way up here, and like nothing makes me look there. And now, this isn't a compliment sandwich because I don't got nothing good to say about this next part. We're going to talk about the Unreal Engine and performance in general. So, as I said, there's only a mild haze. One positive I will say, it only compiled shaders once the first time I launched the game. I've even rebooted my computer and it didn't compile them again. So, fucking hats off to that, because I remember with Avowed and I can't remember the name of the game. It was like BioShock, but it was like set in Russia. It came out a while back. both of those games, like compiled shaders, every single time you tried to play the game, and it was the most obnoxious shit. However, after that, I got random ass frame drops, and I mean huge frame drops, like from 120 FPS down to 18 and nothing changed. Like I'm just standing there and all of a sudden just boom, I have no FPS. Huge stutters. With the frame drops, I would change it from like high settings to medium settings to low settings, and like the frame rate wouldn't increase. And that's how you know it's a problem with the fucking engine and not with my hardware. Because if I drop my graphics, my frame rate should go up. That's like a general law of gaming. But no, it just remains shitty. I changed ray tracing from hardware to software, which nobody wants to do. It doesn't look as good. I have a fucking ray tracing graphics card. Like, none of it, nothing helped. I had to go download a fucking INI file for the game engine because UE5 is garbage. That increased my FPS in those areas from 18 to like 30, which if it would stay at 30 would actually be fine, but it wouldn't. And then I eventually found the best thing that I could do was using FSR instead of DLSS, even though I have an NVIDIA graphics card. What the fuck? FSR doesn't look as good. And yet that's what I had to use to get an even playable frame rate. And then they released a goddamn update that not only removed all of my mods, but removed the ability to upscale your graphics. And ironically, that somehow fixed most of the frame issues. Like I had one instance where it dropped down to 30 frames, and everything after that, or everything aside from that, has been over 100 on the same goddamn hardware I've been running it with hardware ray tracing, with everything set to high again. Like, it's ridiculous. Fix your shit. Fucking test your shit on regular ass hardware, because this is fucking not the future of gaming. This bullshit. I don't care how good the game looks if nobody can fucking play it. I've seen people with 4080s bitching that they're having all these fucking frame drops. Like, so what, you have to have a 4090 to play a fucking video game nowadays? Like, I can't afford a 4090. I can't even afford a fucking stand for this fucking microphone that I'm holding in my hand right now. Like, my webcam is propped up on a Bluetooth speaker, which is why it's all fucking janky and sideways right now. Like, who the fuck is putting $2,000 video cards just to play a goddamn video game nowadays? Like, indie gaming is about to have a huge ass fucking resurgence, because aside from games just being shitty, like Ubisoft games, in general, now nobody's fucking computers can run them. Like, I have a 3070. I think the average Steam user is still using a 1000 series card. Can they even play this game? I bet they can't. But, you know, whatever. The game looks great. It's fun. I'm going to keep playing it. Honestly, when they inevitably update it to put upscaling back in, I'm going to just keep trying to not use upscaling, because that seems to fucking play better than upscaling does. So, yeah. My final thoughts. The game looks great. It's got a lot of conveniences in it now. It's been modernized mostly, and the engine is dog shit. Thank you for watching.